A patriot's love, her heart, his cause. What happens when two people tied to opposing political poles fall irresistibly in love? Can their hearts cross party lines? Chapter 3. Rivals or lovers, a political romance begins. As the days dwindled down to the conventions, the atmosphere across the country was electric with anticipation. Two worlds, so different and yet so similar, were about to converge, creating a maelstrom of political rhetoric and passionate debate. Amidst this flurry of activity, Sarah and John prepared to embark on their journeys, unaware of the roller coaster of events that awaited them. Sarah arrived in the bustling cityscape of New York with her head full of dreams and her heart pulsating with patriotic fervor. The city's skyscrapers stood as towering symbols of modernity and progress, a stark contrast to the sprawling landscapes of her hometown. Her boots clicked rhythmically on the city streets, a constant reminder of the part of her world she carried with her. Meanwhile, in Boston, John felt a similar exhilaration as he prepared for the Democratic National Convention. The historic city seemed to pulse with life, a vibrant testament to the ideals he held dear. He breathed in the crisp New England air, feeling a sense of belonging and purpose. Their worlds collided unexpectedly during a chance encounter at a cross-party debate held on the sidelines of the conventions. As fate would have it, Sarah, the fiery Southern belle, and John, the progressive city slicker, found themselves pitted against each other in a fiery discussion on gun control. Sarah, in her tenacious fashion, argued fervently for the right to bear arms, while John, ever the pacifist, championed the cause for stricter gun control. As the debate raged on, their differences seemed irreconcilable, their worlds light years apart. Yet amidst the fierce debate, an unexpected undercurrent began to stir. In between the passionate rhetoric and sharp disagreements, they found themselves stealing glances at each other, an unexpected attraction bubbling beneath their political differences. Post-debate, amidst the clatter of champagne glasses and the murmurs of the mingling crowd, John found himself drawn to Sarah. He admired her fiery passion and conviction, qualities that mirrored his own. Approaching her with a compliment on her debate prowess, he extended an olive branch, asking her to join him for a dance at the convention's after-party. The moment their hands touched, a jolt of electricity passed between them. As the band began to play a slow rendition of Elton John's Tiny Dancer, they found themselves swaying to the music, their political differences momentarily forgotten in the intimate proximity. Sarah was taken aback by John's kindness and charisma. His respect for her views despite their differences touched a chord within her. He was so different from the men in her world, yet she found herself drawn to his passionate belief in his cause. John, on the other hand, was intrigued by Sarah's fierce patriotism and resilience. Beneath her fiery exterior, he glimpsed a woman of profound depth and strength. He admired her dedication to her beliefs, her unyielding love for her country. As the night faded into the early hours, their dance ended, but a spark had been ignited. As they retreated into their respective worlds, their minds were filled not with the political jargon of the convention, but with the memory of their unexpected encounter. Neither Sarah nor John could have imagined that a political debate would pave the way for something far beyond their political horizons. Their meeting marked the beginning of an unexpected romance, a dance far more intricate and challenging than the political arena they were accustomed to. As they returned to their hotel rooms, the words of Elton John echoed in their minds, serving as a reminder of their surprising connection. "Hold me closer, tiny dancer." Despite their differences, an unforeseen bond had formed between them, a thin thread connecting their vastly different worlds. This chapter in their lives had just begun, their story just starting to unfold. But as the conventions approached, would this bond withstand the test of their political differences, or would it crumble under the weight of their contrasting ideologies? The melody of their love story had just started playing, a tune filled with passion, excitement, and the sweet pain of uncertainty. This is Chapter 3 of a 6-part short love story. The next chapter is Chapter 4. Please subscribe to the Romance Diaries on YouTube to hear the other 5 chapters and for more stories like this one.